Hi, I'm Maslin. I'm in the Major 1 broadcast production class here at Springford, and I'm going to be attending Ithaca College for film photography and visual arts in the coming fall. The person who got me kind of into film and kind of inspired me to do it was my friend Griffin. In freshman year, he kind of tapped me on the shoulder on the bus and was like, "Would you like to be a producer for this one little show I'm doing?" He was making this YouTube short series that was kind of spoof off SNL. He called it The Untitled Show, and just from the first day of filming, it was something that I just loved so much and had so much fun doing. I started, just going from producing, which was kind of organizing things, to, directing some of the days and helping write, our huge, finale we were doing. I remember there was a scene I was directing, or an episode I was directing, and the sketch that was written was just so funny to me. I couldn't stop laughing. None of us could stop laughing, and it got so bad where I had to leave the room because I just couldn't be there. I was laughing too much. So it really just, me and Griffin just kind of started scouring through all the equipment we could get, just kind of putting our heart and souls into this little tiny series that didn't really get, and it didn't get any views or anything, but it was just something for us that we really enjoyed, especially going into quarantine. We couldn't really put our time into it, so, well, filming wise, so we would just sit on Skype calls and write out season after season after season, because we were once we can get back together, we're gonna finish this. And it was just something that we loved so much. And he told me, he was like, I could never take the broadcasting class at Springford, but I think you should. So I signed up for it, and I was just kind of I'm sure it'll be a fun class, I'll enjoy it. And I just, from day one, loved it. I texted my dad after class, and I told him, I was like, I think this is gonna be my job. I love it that much. I really think it could be my job. And my dad was just like, well, we'll see. We don't really know yet. And it really became the thing that I was like, I know I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in college, but I know I have to do it in college. I can't just leave it behind. So I started doing the full shoots and going to football games and basketball games and just sitting behind a camera for 2 hours. But I enjoyed every minute of it. Even when I was just sitting on the wide shot, didn't really do anything. I just loved being there. And I loved talking to the major twos at the time, just kind of learning what they had known or what they had learned already. And then I started doing the morning show, and I got taught to direct pretty quickly, just from starting, and that also became something that I loved so much. And kind of flash forward to now in broadcasting, at least for Ram's show, Merge has me as our kind of ringleader, I think she likes to call it, where she's not in the room at all when we're filming, and I turn everything on, I help everyone out. I just taught someone how to direct for the first time, and that was really cool to see. It's really amazing to kind of watch it all come together, watch people make a morning show, no matter how many problems we encounter. I really just like seeing, everyone having to work together to create a show. And it's the first time I kind of get to see that, because normally I'm the one behind, behind the camera or the, teleprompter or whatever I'm doing at the time. So, and this year we're doing a feature-length film in Film Club, which is the first time the Film Club will have ever produced a full-length movie to show to people, and I'm co-directing it, and it has kind of already been this new fun time, because as much as we're putting so much time to it, we meet every Tuesday, and me and the director Dustin have just been pouring so much time, so much effort, and it's really just something that I know I'm going to be so proud of. I know I'm going to show people in 20 years down the road, be like, look at this film I made in high school, because it's an amazing opportunity that, we can have that not everyone has. And it's just it's so cool. And it's something that I can't wait to do in college, to get up there and to have a creative outlet all the time, because now in high school I'm kind of bound with, my schedule with work and all these things. But once I get up there, I know it's just, for me at least, going to be project after thing I could get my hands on. Ithaca has this Cortica Jug game. It's the biggest D3 football game. And my goal, at least freshman year, is to be able to film it, or, be able to be somehow behind the scenes. Because normally it's a lot of upperclassmen that will film it, but I really just want to get my hands on that. I want to try and be there you know, whether I'm in the student section or if I end up getting behind the scenes, it's really something that I want to strive for. And, you know, after college, I really could end up anywhere in this career and be happy. I wouldn't have a single complaint. I've told my parents time and time again that it doesn't matter if I don't become like a big Hollywood director, like that doesn't matter to me. Like, just put me behind a camera and I'll be happy. Like, let me watch like what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I couldn't care. I will love every single second of this industry and this job, because it's just something that like I enjoy. It's something that I've met like most of my friends through, you know. It's really just something that it's amazing. So thank you for listening to me kind of rant.